there. Today the moon goes into Virgo right around 7:35, 7:36 a.m. Pacific time. And with that shift, we get grounded into the earthy, more tangible, hands-on vibe of Virgo. I'm Marina Orms here with your Astro vibe for Friday, June 19th. With this Virgo energy, we can be a little bit critical. So it's a great time to reframe, redirect any self-critical thoughts you might have into how can I assume that I am already perfect and also at the same time continue to work on myself. So I had a listener once who said that was a mind-blowing concept. So here we come back to that concept. You're already perfect and you can continue to become more perfect, I guess, however you want to say that. You can learn, you can grow, you can change, you can add, you can perfect, you can refine, right? You can always get better from wherever you are. And that doesn't mean there's anything wrong with you to begin with. So starting with the present moment and assuming that you are already perfect and everything is exactly as it needs to be. Sometimes when we sink into that feeling of everything being exactly as it needs to be, there might be some feeling connected to that, right? There might be some emotion, some grief even, the feelings needing to move to accept, right? It's that sinking into the profoundness of acceptance, self-acceptance, acceptance of what is, acceptance of what is happening, because from that place where we sink deeply into that acceptance, then we have the ability to grow, to address, to deal with, to bring change, to perfect, refine. And that is the invitation of Virgo, is to accept what is and then allow yourself to see what you can do about it. So the image that comes into my mind, I have these like, there's always something that's popping into my mind in terms of an image. So this one is about an old piece of fabric, like maybe it's a quilt or an old piece of clothing, some fabric that has a little bit of wear, maybe some holes, maybe, some areas that need repair. And that fabric is beautiful. It has been loved. It is just, something that is deeply treasured and valued. And now we see, okay, we can accept it is something we love and treasure and value. And at the same time, it has some needs, right? It needs our attention. It needs a little bit of repair, some maintenance. Maybe we can patch up some holes or stitch up some areas of where it might be torn, or maybe refresh the fabric, or whatever that is. That's the image that's coming to my mind, is just how can we fix and repair what we already love. And how can we so the thing about Virgo is that it brings us into that place of just knowing, like, oh, when I'm fully in this place of acceptance and curiosity, because we're always coming back to curiosity with this Gemini. We're in the Gemini moon cycle that began with the Gemini new moon on June 14th. So curiosity is the theme. And so when we're in this space of acceptance and curiosity, then we can notice, and that's where we start to see there's a spot, that needs to be cleaned up. There is something that I could fix, or, it's like It's like how when you're vacuuming and you see where the debris is and where the vacuum needs to go, right? It's just that ability to see. Oh, that's what I need to address. It's not a big deal, right? And you're vacuuming, and 3 seconds later you vacuumed up the debris. So it's like it doesn't have to be overwhelming. It is very much in the moment. Like, what do I see in the moment that I can do right now? So that image, that metaphor, maybe you like the fabric one, maybe you like the vacuuming one. Either way, how can that metaphor translate into something in your life that's happening right now? It's like, where do you need to sink into acceptance, and acceptance of yourself, acceptance of what is, acceptance of what's happening around you, and from there to begin to simply notice, oh, there's something that needs to addressed, and I know how to address that. Let me just do that right now. Boom, done. Right? Maybe it's sending an email. Maybe it's making a phone call, doing something on your to-do list. Maybe it is a simple action that you can do in your home, or a way of communicating with someone in your life. So lots of ways that could show up, but think of that energy of you're accepting of what is, but you're noticing what needs attention, what needs maintenance, repair, improvement, refinement. So for those of us who have some proofreading, if you're like, I have a lot of Virgo, so some of us are, more of that proofreading kind of mentality, where you read something and you're like, oh, there's a typo, and it just jumps out and it just irritates you. It's actually super easy to fix, right? Especially if it's your own writing and you have control over it. And if it's not, then that's a different story. But the point is, it's like that spot, right? It's just, oh, there's that. Let's fix that. Okay, boom, done. Moving on. So where is that kind of energy showing up in your life, and what needs your attention? Doesn't have to be overwhelming. And if you notice any self-criticism, if you're getting hard on yourself, try to reframe that. Like, what would my choice be if I just knew that I was perfect right now? Let's start from that assumption. I'm absolutely perfect, and there's maybe something I can do to learn and grow, or improve, or change, or see something differently. And that curiosity is what will lead you to that exploration, that discovery of what needs to happen next, what needs to be addressed. So there you go. The moon is in a square to Uranus, also activating that energy of sudden shift, sudden change. So really, again, I can't emphasize enough how important it is to be curious, to open our minds, because things are shifting. Our understanding and our awareness is shifting. So we want to shift it on purpose in positive directions, and have that sense of awakening and awareness and new truth and new possibilities for how we can move forward, and always staying with that vision of what's important to you, what matters to you. And thank you for being here. So also, if you join Manifesting with Moon Cycles, my monthly membership program, there is a really powerful exercise to help you access that vision for yourself. And so that is one of the benefits you receive as a member. So check that out, transformationalastrology.com. Hope to see you there. Thank you for being here and subscribing to this YouTube channel. Also, watch for my podcast. Next episode comes out on Sunday, June 21st, where I'll be talking about the outer planet and alignments and the cradle that is intensifying in July. So we'll want to stay tuned for that. Thanks again, and I will see you next time. Bye for now.